You too. What's good with man? It's your boy Cannabis, and I'm back with another video. So today we'll be talking about marketing, more specifically, everything that you need to know about marketing your cannabis delivery service. I feel like I'm extremely accredited to talk about this, this situation because in the year 2020, we're on pace to hit 1.8 million in total revenue. So, just in total company sales, that's, right under 2 million in sales. And we did this basically, as they say, independently, all on our own. Just, me and my business partner, we were the first two employees of the company and the only two starting off. We didn't raise, a crazy amount of capital, or we didn't start with, $1 million in funding. We didn't have any VC funding or angel investors or anything of that sort. This was just all organically grown and organically scaled. Yeah, we made a lot of mistakes, but from those mistakes, there's a lot of positives and there's a lot of experiences that I can convey to all of you guys. So hopefully that you guys don't make those same mistakes. So the first thing that you need to know about marketing in the cannabis industry is that Weedmaps.com, go on there right now, Weedmaps.com. That is the single most important place in order to initially, and when I say initially, that's just from the jump, to initially gain customers in whichever area that you're delivering in. So the thing with Weedmaps.com, if you don't know, it's basically, if I had to compare it to anything else, it's like your Yelp. It's like a Yelp for cannabis businesses. So, you go on Weedmaps, they'll have brands, they'll have actual storefront brick and mortar shops advertising there. They'll have delivery services, which that's kind of like their bread and butter. That's what they're known for. That's, what most people go on there to find, like different delivery services in their area. And then they'll have like, doctors and, other things like kind of related to the cannabis industry. But, you want to pay attention to their brick and mortar stores and their delivery dispensary services. Those are their two bread and butter things that they provide the most value for. Because say, you're just a new brand, you want to start up, you call a Weedmaps representative and, you tell them, hey, I have my, depending on what state you're in, they're going to require you to have a license. So if you're in California, you just call them up. As of today, they're not going to just let you start advertising on their website. They need for you to produce a, license number, and then they're gonna have to verify it and everything like that. So, back in the day, you used to be like a year or two ago, you used to be just able to call them up like today with you didn't even have to have business documents or anything. You could just say, hey, I want to start advertising, this is my budget, what packages are available. So yeah, as of today, if you live in California, this is actually, you won't be able to just immediately start advertising on there if you don't have your licensing and your state licensing and everything in place. But in different states that are just starting up, or they're still in the medical market, you will be able to call them immediately and start advertising with them. So the value that Weedmaps provides is that they bring customers to you because they have, hundreds of thousands, if not, I don't know, probably millions of viewers daily, or millions of visitors on their website daily. And majority of those visitors are looking for delivery businesses or retail storefront businesses within their area. So how it mainly works is that you kind of you'll tell them, this is my budget, and then they segment everything by region. So a certain region to advertise in that region may cost X amount, and then this other region where, you know, maybe there's not a high population, may cost lower. You know, everything's gonna vary by region in order to geographically advertise on their platform. So that's the first thing. You need to get on Weedmaps. Weedmaps is the biggest platform for advertising your cannabis businesses initially, because any of these other ways that I'm going to tell you, it's going to be hard, because you need to first build brand recognition, and Weedmaps automatically gives you that brand recognition, because anybody on Weedmaps, you're basically kind of vouched for by Weedmaps. So Weedmaps already has a huge brand and things of that sort. So if you're on Weedmaps, the average customer is going to be like, this business is on Weedmaps. So, you know, they must be a reputable business and things of that sort. So, you know, rather than if they just found you, you know, seeing you on a flyer or something, they're not, you know, I don't think that as a customer, I wouldn't really resonate with a business or think a business is that credible if I just seen a flyer around the city or something like that, you know. So Weedmaps, that's, you know, number one. Another, you know, creative marketing tactic or strategy is what you call geographic fencing. And this, you'll have to be a little bit more advanced in Facebook advertising. But if you get with a Facebook advertiser, or if you want to schedule me for a consulting call, I can kind of walk you through this process. So this strategy is a little more advanced. So basically what this strategy does is we identify any cannabis hotspots in the regions that you want to advertise or you want to deliver. So for example, in Oakland, there's, you know, 5-6 different dispensaries. So where the cannabis hotspots obviously would be the dispensaries. Anybody walking into the dispensary would be a potential customer for cannabis. They obviously, you know, like cannabis. They like indulging in cannabis products because they're visiting dispensaries. So what geographic fencing is doing is we're going to fence the area around each of those dispensaries in Oakland, and we're gonna run ads to anybody that visits these specific dispensaries. You know, this is a groundbreaking tool, and these ads are going to basically to get around, because I don't know if you guys are familiar with Facebook ads, but Facebook does not let you directly sell cannabis on their platform. So the workaway around that is you create a landing page to get a customer's information. So then once we have their information, like their name, number, phone number, the city that they live in, then we have that information, and then we have a sales rep follow up with them, and then that's how we get them in as a customer. In my area, I think I'm one of the first people to do this. So, you know, we've definitely been able to get a lot of leads from this strategy, and I'll be more than happy to walk people through it. If there's any people that watch me that already have an up and running cannabis business, then I think that could definitely you know, improve what you already got going on. So yeah, that's another big strategy to use. And once all of those two other strategies are put into place, the Facebook ads, geofencing, and then you're set up on Weedmaps, the last marketing strategy, which is just gonna happen naturally and organically once you start building brand recognition in your community and the areas that you service, and you're seen as a reputable brand and a brand that consumers and, you know, clients can trust, is word of mouth marketing. And that just happens naturally. Like, you just sit back and let that happen, because once you've already built a brand, and a brand that people can trust that their hard-earned money is going to buy them, you know, valuable products, and they're going to get good service, then of course just like any other business, you're gonna tell your friend, like, hey, oh, you're looking for cannabis? Oh, go shop with them. They're definitely a great brand. They have great service. They're fast. They're prompt. They have discreet delivery. Have great prices, great quality, and they're just gonna do the marketing. They're gonna do your marketing themselves, and that's how we got. Basically, I would say probably like a third of our customers. People always call us or they'll text us before placing their order and say, hey, my friend referred me to this business. Yeah, I just wanted to try you guys out because I've heard so many great things. Yeah, don't sleep on that. Word of mouth marketing is probably one of the strongest marketing strategies out, and you don't have to do anything. It just happens naturally once you start building and improving your brand and the services that you provide. And that's one thing about the industry, the cannabis industry, or really any industry or any business. People are going to recognize when you provide value, and the more value that you provide, the more money you're going to receive. It's pretty simple. And the more people that are going to entrust in your services and buy your products. So yeah, that's, that really wraps it all up. As far as marketing, you want to get on Weedmaps. You want to start Facebook ads, geofencing, and if you need more assistance on that or more in-depth tutorial on that, we can schedule in-face consultation. So either in face or through video chat, and we can discuss how to set that up and what other things you need to look for when using that strategy. So it could just be an easy one-on-one consultation. We can definitely knock it out within an hour. And then word of mouth marketing, and that just happens naturally. That's once that's just the fruits of your labor once everything is already set in place. So again, I appreciate you for tuning in. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. All that helps in everything that I do, and it shows that I'm providing value. Please comment down below if you want any specific videos or want me to touch on anything specifically relating to running a cannabis delivery business. And until next time, I'm out.